They know that Haley doesn't actually have enough influence to pump this token long term. They had lawyers, they formed a foundation in Cayman Islands. To receive the tokens, you actually had to sign a SAFT agreement. What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about a super hot topic that everybody is talking about right now on social media, and that is the Tuah token launched by Haley Welch. The reason I'm making this video is because I have some insider information about it. I was approached and offered to buy the pre-sale for it, and in hindsight, I did not invest, but I think I've made a mistake because that might have been the easiest 10x in 10 days of my life. So how did the whole thing go? So as far as I know, there were a lot of different packages at different valuations, but the offer I was approached with by my friend was to invest $5,000 at 17 million FDV. So basically, it is as if I invest $5,000 into the token when the market cap of it is 17 million. Everything above that is my profit. And I believe we have all seen what this token has done, the heights that it went up to. First of all, I don't know why I skipped on it. I think at the time I wasn't 100% sure that, she's going to support it that hard. I wasn't sure of, how real the whole thing is, but it ended up being pretty real because I know that this whole project has been prepared by crypto natives for a couple of months. Actually, a lot of work went into it. They had lawyers, they formed a foundation in Cayman Islands. To receive the tokens, you actually had to sign a SAFT agreement. It's a simple agreement for future tokens with your name on it and everything. So super professional. It's not like your average DGen launch where you just, send your friend $5,000 to a wallet and then he says, I'll send you the tokens someday. No, there's a contract, everything's official, there's a company behind it, a lot of lawyers involved, which is an interesting part that I'm going to talk about a little later. Now, what has happened, and is it a scam? First of all, I do think it's a scam, but the people that got the most damage from it are not actually what most think. Most people think, that normies, quote unquote normies, average people got burnt on it because Haley Welch, such an influencer, brought a lot of people and, they all lost money on it. To be honest, I think that 98% of investors were crypto natives, people that are full-time in crypto and that know what they were doing. And if they lost money on it, it was coming for them because they were greedy. Now, why am I saying that? Because I don't think that Haley is the type of influencer that has diehard fans that, never ever invested in crypto before. And now, just because she's launching a token, they will learn to use, crypto, use wallets, invest into the token because Haley said she's launching one. I could see it if it was Taylor Swift, all the Swifties jumping on that thing, trying to invest into a token, but not with Haley. The reason I think that is because Haley has been, since she started her journey, really much catering to crypto audience. So she has her X account where she has a Mad Lads PFP customly created for her. It's a one-of-one made by one of the biggest NFT collections on Solana ever. And she has been posting, here and there about different memes and just, being active. So, and I think the reason she was being active is for opportunities like these, for people to approach her and ask to launch a token with her name and pay up, a couple of millions of dollars for that. Now, the people that they were actually targeting are mostly snipers. Now, why do I say that? Because if we go to Twitter and we look at her tweets, we can see that she has posted the contract address on November 28th. That's 6 days before the token has actually launched, giving enough time for everybody to prepare to launch this. People that do that professionally, people that have never sniped before, that can now, they have time to buy all the professional software, buy a node, prepare to snipe it, and actually snipe it and get wrecked. So what have they done? They launched a Meteora pool, first of all, and Meteora allows you to add tax fees that go into LP rewards to top 50 holders. Top 50 holders were all creator wallets. So we may see that the token launched at 50 million market cap and has almost instantly jumped to 500 million market cap with almost $6 million in volume. So just imagine that whenever a sniper, tries to snipe the token that has been advertised to him a week prior, for a $100,000 snipe, he has to pay $17,000 to the creators. So we can do basic math and we can see that there was $6 million of volume. So if we take 17% of that, what does it come down to? It's like almost $1 million just in LP fees. Overall, throughout, the last day, there's now almost $2 million in rewards. And that is just the LP funds. When it got sniped, obviously the team has been also dumping their tokens. All the pre-sale participants have been dumping their tokens, but you weren't able to instantly claim your tokens. So there was no way of selling it at like 400 million market cap. The claim was open at around like 180, 160 million. You could go to the website of the company called Over Here. They have been helping her with the launch. Not helping her, basically doing the whole thing for her. And all she has to do is, talk about it, post the contract, film a video, come to Twitter Spaces. She does not really understand what is going on, but they take care of everything. So you could come here, claim your tokens if you have invested into the pre-sale, and then you can just go and dump the whole stack at once. So there wasn't any locking, any vesting. You just get the whole pile, dump it instantly, 5 minutes after launch, and have fun. So with $5,000 investment, I could have sold it for almost $50,000 if I did invest. But I guess at least I can be happy that, I did not participate in a scam where some people got hurt. But to be honest, as I said, I think mostly crypto natives invested. The reason as well is she's a perfect person to make a token around because she's crypto native, so crypto guys like her. And she has a pretty big audience outside of crypto, but not the kind of people that are going to go and create wallets and buy her token because she's a walking meme. Nobody takes her seriously. If Taylor Swift is like an idol to people and they're ready to do whatever she says, she can influence them. Haley, she doesn't have influence. She's, people just laugh at her and that's why they follow her. So all the crypto people think that she can bring the normies to be exit liquidity for us. But realistically, the only people that end up investing are the crypto people that think that exit liquidity will come, and then they just dump on each other. And then it goes down to like, 26 million market cap from all the way 450 million. What's next? So this is how she has posted 6 days before the launch, then 20 minutes before the launch. So it was really hyped because this is where they can get the most liquidity. They know that Haley doesn't actually have enough influence to pump this token long term. So the best strategy with her is to hype it up as much as you can and then make people think it's gonna pump really hard, make them all snipe it, collect LP fees, dump on them, make all that money, and then just for the next 2 months, they're probably going to be posting that they're working on some stuff, that they're trying to build a community, but at the end of the day, nothing is going to be actually being done. And I think this is the end of the story for this token, realistically. Now, how could we make money on this? So definitely not buying into this chart. It was either buying the pre-sale, or if you don't have the contacts and you never got the offer, you could just be in the trenches and see that there was a pump fund token launched called Straight to a Prison, basically straight to prison, a joke on her meme. That went to almost 20 million yesterday night. So I think I wasn't in front of my computer, so I have totally skipped this token, sadly. But I think it's a very good example of an easy narrative that you can remember for the future and find similar things. Now, why was this very obvious? As soon as the token has launched and dumped within 10 minutes, everybody on X started saying Haley has to go to jail, tagging SEC. CoffeeZilla was hammering her in Twitter Spaces. Everybody's going crazy. YouTube videos coming out. And everyone's like, go to jail, go to jail. So there's a lot of hype and exposure around that specific narrative. So obviously, if there's a meme token around it, it's going to capture all, that whole meme. So in the future, a lesson that you should remember is if something big is launching, something hyped is launching, then you should go to the trenches and look for tokens that are trying to also get some of that exposure, but like beta plays, because a lot of people will miss out on the main play and they want to invest into a side play, and tokens like these are the perfect side plays. Another way you could make money, but this is for people that have higher portfolios, that is the poly market. That is if asking if Haley's gonna go to jail in 2024, basically. So you can invest if she will go or not go. This whole market is actually a meme because there's no way she goes to jail in 2024. Poly market is just trying to capture the attention, get people to laugh about it, retweet it, and just get some exposure. Now, why do I think there's zero chance that happens? So if we read this market will resolve to yes if Haley Welch, host of podcast Talk Tuah, serves any time in federal, state, or local US jail or prison between December 4th and December 31st. Now, until the end of this year, we have 25 days. I don't know about you, but I have never seen anybody go to jail within 25 days of committing a crime, especially when it's, just an online coin launch in crypto. No one really does anything about it. Now, let's pretend somebody does care. They need to get agents, they need to do their research, they need to get evidence, they need to get her to court, and then they need to get her to jail. Doing that in December, right before the holidays, in 25 days, that's never gonna happen. Sam Bankman-Fried, after the FTX, he's been going around courts for 2 years before he got into jail. And being in custody cannot be interpreted as serving time in federal, state, or local US jail. To serve time, you need to get prosecuted and actually get some jail time. So in the next 25 days, there's zero chance it's gonna happen. Right now, you only get about 3 cents on the dollar, but earlier today it was 5 cents on the dollar, which is pretty good for people that have big portfolios. You might have stable coins laying around doing nothing, so you can invest, $10,000, and in 3 weeks for New Year, you can buy yourself a $500 present of free money. 5% over 3 weeks doing nothing is pretty good. So that was also a pretty good opportunity. Right now, at 3 cents per dollar, it's not as good. Once again, 3 cents per dollar means every dollar you invest, you get 3 cents. You can do the math. But yeah, this is also a pretty good opportunity. No chance this happens. Absolutely no chance. And you can make 5% on your investment if you have a big portfolio that is doing nothing. So this whole thing has been prepared by a professional team. The people that got really damaged by it are crypto natives, and I think 98% were crypto natives. Barely any normies, average people bought into this. That's a joke. Even if they did, it wouldn't happen so fast, and for them to figure out even what's going on, it would take them like 15 minutes, and the token has already dumped. The way you could make money on it is being in trenches. When this whole thing went down, we're going to poly market. So look for side opportunities after the main play. So this was the main play. These two were the side plays. So look for opportunities like that. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this shines some light on what has happened with Haley and her token. And I hope this helps you make money in the future. So see you guys later.